Thursday, 24th of June 2021. Just decided to do another vlog, maybe 8 minutes or whatever, if I have enough to say about things that are traumatising me at the moment. I've done like a 30-minute vlog. It was meant to be 3 minutes just to get a couple of points across, and I'm just like doing half an hour. But I'm finding it feels necessary. Yeah, I'm sort of on the beach, dressed up, sort of fully clothed. And it's crazy. I've been invited to a water park. And I just don't feel like I'm in the right frame of mind to let my guard down. Because of the people that are provoking my life, my way of life, and being suggestive within my life. Just feel like I need to give them food for thought before I can sort of let my guard down, be a little bit more humane, I just feel like there's people have been sort of coming out with slander and stuff, and hypocrisy and lies, about my character. And I sort of like, well, am I living in the wrong area? Am I? Have I done anything to provoke these people? And the answer to that I think, is very much no. I think what it is, as I've said before, I think they thought that I'm a soft touch, and they just think, oh well, it'll be fine. And I think there's other people that have been treated the same in this town, who they've maybe affected quite easily, sort of intimidated or whatever, and sort of, because there's ever so many of them working against them, they, they've got a numerical advantage, and if you're isolated, it's easier for them to diminish that person's character. And I think they've done that before, because I've seen people who've been affected by people who work within this network of knobheads, and I think it's just like they've attacked people and just really really diminished their character or affected their character, because what I've noticed tends to happen with people in this town, they say, well, just ignore them and things like that. And I've just said to someone today, well, I react. Oh no, don't give them a reaction because that's what they want. But I'm sort of like, well, I react because that's my character. And, I suppose in a way it's like they're not going to take that away from me. And because I'm fighting for myself, And do you know what? I think I'm winning. I do. because I've got more bottle, I've got more heart, I've got more character, I've got more of everything, more talent. So and it's not about being big-headed or anything, it's just as a matter of fact, that's how it is. You know, that's the reality. I just wish that people within my family and stuff like that would well, change the ways of thinking in a way, you know, because I'm alienated from my kids, and I don't believe it's one thing I'm sort of thinking about is, you know, what do I want in life? Well, I think my kids is a big thing, you know. You know, I can't have a relationship because people are out to destroy anything, any sort of happiness. But my kids are my responsibility, and I just feel like because they aren't there, I aren't taking my responsibilities seriously. It makes me feel pretty bad, actually. So how do you fix that? That's one of the things I'm considering on a daily basis, and I'm not having a lot of luck. It doesn't feel that way. Maybe I'm winning some people over, but the system's got to change. I also believe that the way women sort of relate to men has to change, because it just seems like they jump on a bandwagon of almost like men are useless, men are less than 50% of the relationship, less than, you know, and that very much isn't the case as far as I'm concerned. And that's just something I'm considering on a daily basis anyway. Just how insignificant men are sort of portrayed in this country. Just sort of think though, you know, with all these lies and things that have been, lives that have been messed about with by people of a questionable nature, you know, if there's any sort of reaction as to people wanting to know the truth about things and things like that, there'll be a lot of conflict, because there's been a lot of lies, and I know that firsthand because I've been lied about. So I'm well aware that there's a lot of things to sort out, and there's a lot of people whose characters are different to how they have represented themselves over the past few years. I know people within a close proximity of where I live who are very different to how many people portray them. Sometimes they sort of make out that they are a lot more innocent, as if butter wouldn't melt. But I've seen things 4:30 in the morning which would suggest that this person has a very different way of looking at things when there's a veil up, and when people are less likely to notice what's going on. I'll just say that for now, but I've noticed that with a few people. They're very different to how they're maybe perceived during the day. Let's put it that way. So, and like I say, there's loads of lies and deceit that people, maybe decent people, younger people, older people, will be wanting answers to. So that's... And you know what? I think that's just the cusp of it. Because I think there's a lot more to it as well. I think there's a lot more people who've been misled. And there's a lot more people who are being fed bullshit, you know? So when they're wanting truth, you know, and things aren't quite as they want them, then I think it's might be in for slightly rougher times. Anyway, I'm going to leave this for now. Peace, love and light.